Thank you so much for bringing this right to me
you wanted to see
and
it?
showing me.
Yeah.
My name's Matt.
Hey, Matt. Nice to meet you.
That's it. Just Matt.
That's fine.
Just Matt. That's
Okay.
just my name, okay?
Okay.
Now, I totally appreciate what you're doing. I was going 95.
Yeah, you're catching up to the group there pretty quickly there.
That's, you know the psychology of it all, eh? That's exactly what I was doing. I was just catching up.
Do you have your license, your ownership insurance with you, sir?
It's not mine. Licenses are not mine. It's yours.
Okay.
It's the agency that you're working for.
Okay.
The corporation that you're
Okay.
working for, right?
Okay.
I know a lot about this stuff,
Okay.
and I just want to go through all this.
Sure.
This is actually what I do. What I do is, I feel like it's my duty to make sure that the police understand, and it seems like you bringing this to me right now,
all open
it's huge.
So.
First thing, I got your name is K-Kit.
That's right.
And I'm not even going to ask you for your badge number because I'm sure you have it. Do you have a business card?
It's 1598.
1598 is your badge number? Well, I'm recording right now,
That's
just so
fine.
you know.
Yeah.
But do you have a business card?
Not with me. I can get you one if you want. It's back at the station. I don't know if you want to come back to the station.
So you're inviting me back to the station in order to get your business card?
You're more than welcome to come back. I can provide one for you, or you can give you my phone number and extension, and like I said, it's available for you back at the station. I unfortunately don't have any with me right now.
Okay. Like I said, what I'm doing is trying to educate the officers.
Okay.
In a way.
Okay.
And the reason why I'm doing it is because I feel not that you guys aren't getting the right training, just that there's a few things missing from the whole.
That you can tell me.
You need to have a business card at all times. That's the three things that you need to have, or else you're not uniformed.
Okay.
Commercially.
Okay.
Because what you're doing is you're enforcing a statute.
Okay.
Okay. The peace part.
Yeah.
You're enforcing the peace. Like, I was driving 95. I feel like I didn't. I don't feel like I was breaching the peace because I didn't hit anybody.
Okay.
I do understand if I were to do anything. I understand the laws that we discuss and dispute as a society are meant to be there for those reasons. So you've identified yourself to me. Yes. I'm going to be lenient, and I'm going to accept that as identification.
I can certainly show you my my warrant card if that's...
That doesn't count. It's the business card. It's the bonding number that's actually important.
What's the bonding number?
You see, here's the thing. If you were to give me a ticket right now, which is actually a bill kind of thing, it's a charge, right? If you were to give me that, I can't commercially talk with you anymore. Then it goes directly to the corporation that you're working for.
So like a contract?
That's right. Everything's a contract. Now this bill that you're going to give me, you're not even going to give me the original. So I'm not saying that it's fraud, that everything that's happening is what's going on. No, it's a copy. But I understand, but the original is actually in the computer. You're going to give me a copy.
It's sent over to the courthouse.
Whereas in contract law, I need to actually receive the offer. And then I need to have time to deliberate on it, and then I can choose to accept it, which is what I'm going to do. I'm always in acceptance. I want to accept these things. I'm going to accept this, but I wouldn't be able to return it to you for value because you're not giving me the original. So it's like contract law that's going on. I understand all this stuff. Most of the time, this stuff only gets disputed once it gets up to the court level.
Did you get a picture of this already?
That's awesome. No, that's awesome.
That's 107 meters.
Hey, you know what? I never speed. I drive all around the country, and I never speed. And you know what? I totally agree with what I disagree that the importance of it all. I think there's other things that are much more important. Did you know that 9/11 was an inside job?
No.
Did you know that they found evidence of nanothermite?
My specific duties is traffic enforcement. I know there's other officers that...
I understand your job. I understand your job.
Do you have your license with you, sir?
Your license, the license for the corporation.
Yes.
Just like the license plates I have. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be taking your time. The license plates that I have are also yours. And if I didn't have those plates on there, you wouldn't have any jurisdiction right now.
Can you produce your ID, sir?
I have identification, and I'm ready to do that.
If you don't mind, that'd be...
Okay, but do you understand where I'm coming from?
Yes, sir.
You do understand?
You made yourself clear that this is the vehicle, the license plate.
It's not a vehicle. It's actually it's an automobile.
Okay.
It's private property.
The license plate belongs to a corporation. You're saying that it belongs
exactly.
to,
That's why I'm in preparations.
Right? So.
That's right. That's why I'm in preparation to remove myself from the jurisdiction. So I understand that I'm in the jurisdiction right now, but I do want to get out. So I'm going to do everything that I'm going to do right now.
Fantastic.
I'm going to do it all under protest and duress, just because I know that I'm not going to be actually given the actual contract.
The actual original contract.
Exactly.
Like
so when I go to court and I can transcribe all this stuff, I look forward to being able to discuss this and hopefully being able to change the system slightly so that we can actually have the public who are unaware of this process actually informed of their power and their ability to actually negotiate this
something that I guess you can discuss with the prosecutor.
Well, we all have the common law right to travel, right? I have the right to travel because of the freedom of rights from Trudeau. We're allowed to travel between provinces unhindered by the need of documentation.
Well,
but you say that I'm driving. That's right, and I disagree. I'm not driving because there's nobody in here. The definition of driving is doing commerce in an automobile, and that turns it into a vehicle. And I'm not in a vehicle. You see all these words. It's very important to understand the actual words, because unfortunately, you've sworn an oath to uphold the peace.
Right.
That right there is fantastic. Right. But the second oath to uphold the Constitution and all those things pulls you into a legal realm of legalese where the words aren't the same. The definitions of the words change.
I guess it's all open to interpretation, right?
Yeah. So I'm doing everything under protest and duress.
Okay. Thanks.
Absolutely. I work at Grasshopper Media.
Grasshopper Media? Okay.
Yeah, you'll be on YouTube. Sorry. Oh, you know what? I have yet to use this one. This is great. This is great. Okay. Now, and you're lucky because most of the time I don't have it with me. This here is my long form birth certificate. This is a certified copy, actually, of my long form birth certificate. So, last name and given name. So, I said my first name was Matt before.
Your full name is Matt.
Well, it's given my given name and last name. You know, it's supposed to say family name. They changed it around this time. Anyway, here you go. Good luck.
I'll just need to see the driver's license, though, sir.
You want to drive? You're not accepting this as identification?
I'm going to accept
because here's the thing. Here's the thing. Right? You got the license, right? You're saying the license is actually works. It's your corporate license from your corporation.
I'm going to go back to my car. I can certainly take that, but if you don't produce your license to me...
But the thing is, you have the license plate. You can look up the license plate. I'm not failing to identify myself. I'll give you...
I'd like to see some photo identification.
You'd like to see that identification from the corporation.
The actual...
So you're refusing... Are you refusing to accept this as identification? I can certainly take that as well.
I can take that along with you.
Because I know for a fact that you can use the computer to do all the connections and use the name. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Most of the time, I'm going to have a piece of paper with all this explained that I've explained to you on one side. The other side would be a full piece explaining what joinder is. Do you know what joinder is?
No, I don't.
Okay, joinder is when you are going to initiate the contract. Okay? Now, I'm not trying to inhibit you from creating that contract. What I'm trying to do is we're unknowingly going into a contract right now. And I would prefer to protect myself to the best of my ability. So what I'm doing right now is I'm protecting myself.
No, I can certainly take that,
so
but I'd like
I have a license.
Your driver's license as well.
Oh, excuse me. I have a piece of something that you guys gave me. That's right. That you would wish for me to create joinder with on the spot whenever I'm out in this so-called area, right, in the public, on the highways, the Highway Traffic Act, because this is all the Highway Traffic Act.
That's right, sir.
So what we're trying to do is initiate a contract under the Highway Traffic Act. So I'm offering this to you because you haven't offered me anything. You've just come up and you're soliciting me, and realistically, I'm going to offer this to you, and I know that you can look it up in the computer and you can use this. I'm identifying myself. This name here will be the same name on.
I want to inform you that if you don't produce a driver's license, there is an actual charge under the Highway Traffic Act as well.
What's your first name?
Ken.
Ken.
Yeah.
Ken. If you choose to do that, that's okay. But the thing is, it's all between you and me right now.
Right.
You're acting on behalf of the corporation.
Yes.
I don't know if the corporation would be happy with you doing that.
I would prefer a driver's license, an actual driver's license.
You would prefer it, so you're going to refuse this offer.
I can certainly take that as well if you'd like. That's fine, along with the driver's license. And
how about
registration and
you're right. You're right, because it's obligation to provide proof of of the license, right? How about I will hold the license here, and you can read the name off it, and then take this.
Yeah, sure, I'm fine with that. Do you have your registration and your insurance as well for the?
I got everything. It's all everything's super legit. I'm doing this the right way, dude.
Yeah. I'm fine with just recording the information. I just need to see the.
Absolutely. No, what I want you to do is actually I want you to try and create joinder with this. I want you to register that you use my long form birth certificate as the identification.
No, because I.
Well, I know. Yeah, but I'm gonna have recorded proof of it. So whether what comes up, see, this is color of law, right? You're trying to paint me any color, whereas I just want to be black or white. This. Matthew David Ratsico, it says on there, all capital letters. That's right.
Okay. If you don't mind just holding that up for me, just give me a second.
Absolutely. I'm more than happy to comply. I'm in acceptance with everything.
Fantastic.
It's the peace that's important. It's your upholding of the peace, which I will not violate. But that's your first oath, right? I actually have a video where I explain it. Like, the first oath that you have of the upholding the peace is like sitting in the driver's seat. You have all these controls. The upholding of the statutes and the tickets and all that stuff, the contracts, the initiating of contracts, is this seat. You don't have much power. And it's not about taking away your power to uphold the peace, because that's what's paramount.
Just, did the ministry or did the corporation I refer to?
Yeah, they said they said another one, but this one is, it says it's still valid. Everything's valid. It's the same number. But it's still the same number.
I understand your
the actual the license
is expired. I just want to let you know that, okay? It expired on.
I've been informed of that since I've used this about 8-9 times. I've been continually informed you can't give me a ticket for that.
The registration for the vehicle and the insurance? Can I just see that really quick for a second?
Yeah, you can see it, but I still want to just continue to use this as the identification.